Hello, gamers, and welcome back to a new episode of the long awaited return of the series that I refer to as VyQuil. Um, as opposed to my normal, higher energy, loud volume streams, this is more of a chill background noise if you need something to listen to while you study, or if you need something to help you sleep. I know I listen to stuff like this all the time, and I thought it would be nice to do something like this. It's been a while since I've done it, but just with this series, I want to make sure I focus on being chill, being relaxing, and not having any heated gamer moments, which is why we are going to be playing Animal Crossing. Um, Nintendo just announced the Switch 2 version coming out in a couple months, and I thought, what better time to start the game all the way from the beginning? So we're gonna have a fresh village. I haven't played this game since 2020, since the year it came out. You know, back when lockdown was happening, it was such a perfect time to hunker down and play it. Good evening. We're so excited to have you here. Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Welcome to the check-in counter for your deserted island getaway package. There's so much to look forward to, but first let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Incorporated. And I'm Tommy. We'll be flying to the island with you to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul, so let's get started, shall we? The first step is checking your application. Is this your first time applying for one of our packages? Yes. Understood. Now then, we'll need to look up your application. Can we have your name and birthday? Yeah. Oops. My name is Vi. Birthday leaked? Vi, let's see. Oh, yes, here you are. Our next step will be to take a picture of you, Vi. Oh, don't worry. Take as much time as you need to get yourself looking just the way you want. We'll be ready when you are. Bum, bum, bum. Think this was the hair I was rocking when I first played. And we don't have a lot of options, so that's the hair I will continue to be rocking. Let's go with a Vi lore accurate hair color, I suppose. Bum, 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 bum. These eyes really are goated. I think I'll go with the green. I have hazel eyes, like Kelly Clarkson. Sure, we can work on your outfit later, I suppose. Let's go ahead and add that picture to your records. And now let's start talking about your new home. So exciting. Quite proud of the work we've done to help you feel comfortable in your new life. In fact, if you want, you can even experience the seasons the same way you're used to them. We have islands in both Northern Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere. I recommend choosing an island that has the same seasonal pattern as your current home. I live in North America. Excellent. I recommend you relocate to an island in the Northern Hemisphere. We have a number of lovely uninhabited islands in the Northern Hemisphere to choose from. All of our islands are approximately the same size. Don't worry about whether you'll have enough space or comfort. Just follow your instincts and choose an island with a layout that looks appealing. That's how I do it. I'll show you some maps now. You can choose the best one for your new home. I think the ones with like the little island in the middle of the rivers is cool. But these ones just might be easier to work with. So what do I want? I don't know, I have choice anxiety. Let's go with this one. Wonderful choice. Can't wait to show it off. Before we depart, I have just one final question for you. If you could only bring one thing with you to a deserted island, what would it be? Something to kill time. How interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, that was just a hypothetical question. Nook Ink will fully cover all of your basic needs. This is a service announcement. Chartered flight for Nook Ink's deserted island getaway package is ready for boarding. Perfect timing. Come on, let's all board the plane together. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for taking this chartered flight as part of Nook Inc.'s deserted island getaway package. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy a complimentary video presentation about deserted island life. You know what's crazy? I've never played this game in a different season. We're here. I know you must be incredibly excited to explore your new island home, but I have one small request. Please join us for a short orientation session in the nearby plaza. Our fearless leader himself will be giving a presentation, so I'd hate for you to miss it. Heading there right now if you'd like to move to follow us. I will do so. This place needs work. Alright, is that everyone? Let's see. Is Agnes here? And how about Louis? And there's Vi, of course. Great, we're all here. Turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Get our three adventurers are ready to get started. Yes, very good. Let's see, how shall I begin? Yes, of course. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president of Nook Incorporated. Yes. Today is the first day of your new life on this pristine, lovely island, so congratulations. And this is a package deal. As such, Nook Incorporated staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety. But first things first, yes. I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. I'd like you to dream big. I do have certain connections in construction and real estate, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get started with a simple tent, shall we? Please collect your tent from Timmy or Tommy, and then choose a spot to place it. Here you go, Vi. Your very own tent. Once you find the perfect spot, press X to access your inventory and select your tent. Don't worry, you'll get a chance to see what it looks like before making your final decision. And you'll want a little breathing room, so take your time finding a space that works for you. And a map. Once you put up your tent, please find your way back here. Use your new map if you need it. Yippee! I want to live on a small island, but I don't think I can right now. So we don't have any bridges, right? I think we currently will only have access to the main part of the island. You're Vi, right? See, I told you I had it. I'm Agnes. I gotta tell you, I'm excited to do this whole island thing, Snuffle. Looks like we're both having trouble deciding where to set up our tents. I mean, it's a pretty big decision. No matter where we settle down on this little island, at least we'll be neighbors. Yo, I'm Louis. You're Vi, right? Nice to meet you. Hoo hoo ha. So, find a good place for a tent? I'm looking to pitch mine somewhere close to nature so I could train my body and my soul. I like it. I'm imagining... Yeah, that looks like a tent spot. I set up my tent. That's a big first step. I can't pick it up. What have I done? Ah, Vi, you must have found a suitable spot for your tent, hmm? First one back, so I suppose the others must still be searching for just the right location. I was trying to just feel for the best spot, but I was having trouble because every spot feels like the best one. I couldn't just sit here thinking it over forever, so I grabbed a stick and threw it. Here's where it landed. So now this is my spot. Okay, I know there's only so far I could throw the stick, but I'm liking this. For real? Well, if you're sure. Actually, let's think about this a little. If I put my tent here... Looks nice, don't it? From now on, this won't be just anywhere on the island. It's gonna be my home sweet home. Can't believe I got such an awesome spot. You rock, Snuffle. Wonder how that Louie guy is doing. Might be having as much trouble as I was. Should go see if he needs help too. I kind of want to move Louie over here on the left because I wanted to be among nature, and there's less nature over here. Oh, I'll be doing some serious cardio, so it's gotta have lots of fresh air. Well, this place has some pretty good fresh air if that's what you wanted. Yeah. That was a tough decision. You totally saved my glutes. Don't tell me you already helped out Agnes too. You're like a true champion. I just got here, so I don't have anything ready. But I'm gonna reward you for this once I'm settled in. Time to sprint back to the plaza. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all found just the right spots to set up your new homes. Of course, you can sleep on it for a while. Really get a feel for how it suits you. With that taken care of, we can move on to more serious business, like throwing an island warming party. We'll have it right here in the plaza with a roaring campfire. Just need a few supplies to get started, yes? Since we'll all be living here together, this will be a good test of our teamwork. Timmy, Agnes, Tommy, and Louie can set up things here in the plaza. Meanwhile, Via and I will work on gathering firewood and perhaps a little snack. Alright, everyone, let's get to it. Vi, would you come see me for a moment? Vi, you need to listen to me. They're all conspiring to kill you. They're going to kill me too. I think roughly 10 tree branches should do the trick. You can find them scattered about the island. I suspect they're real pears. After you've gathered 10 tree branches, please talk to our boss. Okay. Going around picking up tree branches. One more. Here we go. Welcome back. Allow me to lighten your load. Should be plenty for our campfire. You made quick work of that. I'm quite glad that I'll be sharing this desolate island with such a hard worker. Speaking of surviving on a desolate island, our next task is to round up something to snack on. While you were collecting branches, I was evaluating the fruit that seems to be abundant here. They look like pears, they smell like pears, and they even taste like pears. In fact, they are 100% without a doubt genuine pears. Will you collect 6 of them for me? Okay. I can do that. Oh well, I knew you were the right one for the job. Thank you once again. I'll go ahead and take those pears off your hands and get started on the preparations. Is that everything? Yes, yes, I believe it is. Let's get started with the festivities. Last, allow me to properly welcome you to the new island. I've participated in many ventures and endeavors over the years, but this may be the most exciting. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen. Plus, my skills as an outdoorsman, May not have the kind of numbers that I originally envisioned. That just means we'll have to rise to the challenge. I have no doubt that, with hard work and perseverance, we'll shape this deserted island into... Suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore. What should we call it? I sense a great opportunity. As the first residents of this island, we should be the ones to name it. And in the spirit of democracy, we should put it to a vote. Majority rules, huh? Suggest a name for the island. A name for the island. Usually, whenever I play a game and I have to name something, I always end up naming something Zelda, from the Zelda franchise. And the first time I played this game, my island was called Outset Isle. So I think this time, oops, we go Windfall. Windfall. Alright, is everyone ready? Let's try saying our ideas all at the same time. Ready, go. Windfall! What splendid variety. Yes, yes, each one a potential gem. Now for the voting. I'll say each name in order and you can clap for the one you think is best. Vi seems to have the enthusiasm and the naming sensibilities. Let's start there. So Vi suggested Windfall. Wow, that's an overwhelmingly positive response. Each and every one of you clapped. Suppose if everyone is in agreement, we could just go with Windfall. Splendid. Then from now on, this island will be known as Windfall. Well, Vi, since you've proven yourself by naming Windfall, I'd like to rely on you for other critical decisions we'll need to make on this island. Yes, yes, I hereby name you the resident representative of Windfall. Oh no, responsibility! Could you please say a word or two as the new spokesperson for your neighbors? You can count on me. So, we've settled on a name for our island and we've selected our resident representative. It's been a big day, but it's gotten rather late, so let's have a toast. Everyone have a beverage in hand? It's fresh juice made from pears. Our new resident representative harvested on this very island. Having trouble reading? Then without further ado, a toast to Windfall and the happiness of its residents. Cheers! I feel like I'm on vacation, but we actually get to live here. We all just met, but chilling by the fire like this makes it feel like we've been best buds for ages. Having a good time, yes? I know this is all a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap in your tent, by all means, go ahead. We'll keep the fire burning. Sounds good to me, but first you'll probably want this. It's your very own camping cot. You'll want to set it up in your tent before you lie down. There are a few packages waiting in your tent as well, Just a few items that might be useful. To open packages and use the things inside, press A. When you're ready, you can move L to crawl into bed. It's all from me for now. Sweet dreams, Vi. I actually have no idea what content was updated to this game, if any. But I'm very excited about... Radio is on. Too spooky. I'm very excited at the prospect of the Switch 2 update and everything that comes with it. I'm getting sleepy. Well, looks like you've decided to make your own way in the world. Get out there, explore new frontiers. That's all the way right, Daddy-O. You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. The world was made for exploring, you know? Living free, being out there, it's a great feeling. Yeah, but take it from a cat who's been on the road. Being by your lonesome can grind on the soul. You gotta make friends along the way. Rambling this crazy world is Squaresville without some pals. Yeah, man, friends are where it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing a bit of that myself. My bad. Maybe it's about time for you to wake up to your new life. Oh, but listen up. That rap I just gave you about friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more if you share it with some friends. If that's your scene. Yeah, an island paradise with your best pals sounds pretty groovy to me. Cool. When you wake up, you'll be in sync with real time. Dig that island life, and I'll catch you later. Vi, are you in there? Oh, I hope I haven't woken you abruptly, but I do wish to discuss something with you. I'll be here when you're ready. I'm ready. There you are. I hope you had a pleasant nap. Or, well, I suppose it was a bit more than a nap, wasn't it? It's a brand new day. I slept that long? Oh ho ho, yes, it's quite normal to be worn out from such a long trip and a major life event. Speaking of which, I have a few more things that you might find useful as you adjust to life in our little paradise. First, you'll need one of these, yes? It's your very own Nook phone. I had these made especially for island residents. I want to make sure it's working right, so could you try turning it on for me? Good, good. Looks like you're getting good reception as well. Feel free to put it away now. Have you ever used a smartphone before? Sure have. Very good, then this should be a breeze for you. In fact, these Nook phones are rather easier to operate than ordinary phones. Simply remove most of the features. Yes, yes, there's also a very useful app that contains advice for living here. Normally this would not be free of charge, but as you're just getting started, consider it an extra bonus. It's called Island Life 101, and it's a message delivery service of sorts. Feel like giving it a try, Yes, please. You should pull out your Nook phone so I could send you the app. Perfect. Now got the Island Life 101 app as well. Start getting messages once you're out and about doing things. Read them as they arrive, That's enough about the app for now. I do have one more thing for you, however. It's your itemized bill. This includes everything. Airfare, accommodations, labor, tax, and of course your Nook phone, Bring your grand total to the modest sum of 49,800 bells. Okay. Yes. Well then, wait, you don't have any bells. I can't believe I didn't think of this. Ah, of course. Well, no need to worry. I was prepared for exactly this type of tricky situation. For the getaway package, you can pay your fees with miles instead of the standard bells. I call this extremely helpful service the Nook Mileage Program. What's that? That's quite extraordinary if I do say so myself. With the Nook Mileage Program, you can earn miles by simply living your life here in Windfall. I dare say the more you enjoy your island life, the more Nook miles you can earn. And you can use them to pay back your move-in fees and much more. The bottom line is, you need 49,800 bells to pay your move-in fees. With this new service, would you believe it, it only comes to 5,000 miles. I'll just go ahead and register you so you can pay in miles. There are more details available within your Nook phone. Just open the Nook Miles app, and you'll see that you've earned some miles just for traveling to the island and joining the program. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to a few other matters. Let me heartily congratulate you once again on your arrival. I'm so happy to have you as a resident of Windfall and a client of Nook Incorporated. My new life is underway. I can do whatever I want. Woohoo! From now on, island time will match the flow of real time in the real world. Let me guess. You gave me a Nintendo Switch. Simple DIY workbench. Learn. I haven't learned the ability to learn yet. My bad. That's a classic mistake by me. I don't know what I picked up. Clump of weeds. Camera, Nook Miles, custom designs, rescue service, passport, map. Cool. Earn Nook Miles for completing island activities. You can trade those miles for various perks at the Nook stop in the Resident Services Center. Perfect fishing weather. Time to catch a few fishies. Snuffy? I keep walking into doors like they're going to automatically open. Ah, Vi, welcome. As you can see, it's quite cozy in here. It's funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable, Let me know if you need advice on how to spend your time on this island or anything else. If you need advice about basic island materials, you should talk to Timmy. He can help you procure some of the essentials for thriving in our little paradise. And if you want to earn some bells, he has a rather generous policy of purchasing just about anything. Not strictly advisable from a business perspective, but quite generous, yes. Oh, one more important thing. I'm offering a free DIY workshop that can help you really build out your island experience. I think it would be quite useful, so I do hope you take me up on it. I will, right now. About that workshop. Yes. the DIY workshop. Each participant will make and keep their own tools and receive a set of DIY recipes. I think it will be quite useful for island life. So, shall I put you down for the next available session? That's the island spirit. I happen to be free right this very moment, so let's get started. Thank goodness. Welcome to my DIY workshop. I suppose workshop is overselling it a bit. When you see how simple it is to DIY or do it yourself, you'll understand what I mean. The basic idea is to gather materials, follow a recipe, and then craft using a workbench like this one. So today we'll be constructing a fishing rod using common materials that you can find anywhere. For this particular recipe, we require a mere 5 tree branches. It is admittedly a little flimsy. Now then, come see me once you've collected the materials, Okay. I already forgot how many it was. Was it 3? Or was it more? I think it was 3. But I'll pick them up just in case. Let's get started on crafting that fishing rod. Select a project from the workbench and get started. Go ahead, give it a try. I made a flimsy fishing rod. Yes, that was perfect. As you can see, crafting is quite simple, provided you have the correct recipes. And that concludes my free DIY workshop. I have a few common DIY recipes for you, free of charge, naturally. I just need to send them to your Nook phone. Splendid, thank you. The DIY app is now installed on your phone and ready for you to use anytime. And the flimsy fishing rod you just crafted is yours to keep. It may not last forever, but it should serve you well for a little while at least. Speaking of fishing, I am no master angler, but perhaps I can give you a few tips, Should aim in front of the shadow when you cast your line. To see anything you manage to catch. I'm quite curious about the local fauna. I learned a DIY recipe for a simple DIY workbench. Campfire, flimsy net. We need tree branches. Uh-oh. Hey y'all. Nothing spooky happening to me. Let's craft something. I made a flimsy net. Oh, how could I forget? I should give you a brief explanation about that terminal. That is our Nook Stop. It's a terminal for services that will further enhance your island life. At the moment, you could use two services. First is Nook Shopping. Second, this terminal serves as an automatic bill dispenser, or ABD. Once a day, accessing the Nook Stop will award you bonus daily miles. Cool. Nook Shopping. Daily selection, promotion. Mario? Is there Zelda? It's all Mario stuff. That's okay. That is a recycle box for all the island residents to use. We'll be using it for items removed during construction and such. See anything you like, feel free to take it right on home. If the box gets full, we'll get rid of the oldest items first, so don't delay in picking out what you want. Guess I actually may as well take the tree branches, right? So I think I can craft the campfire. Nope. Needed one more. Let's get one more. Yes, I caught a moth, and I had a ball doing it. I just got bodied by a cricket. Mini cactus set. More. I want more bells. I did it. I don't remember if Nook said that, I don't remember if Nook said that they have more recipes available. I also don't remember how to get that. Any cactus set. My hands are burning. personally kind of like all the wild leaves and stuff, the weeds everywhere. But I seem to remember there being some kind of evaluation where we need to clean up everything. And I don't mind that one bit. I hate to see those blue flowers go away. Oh, I just remembered. Don't things wash up on the beach like recipes? I seem to remember getting a decent amount from that. I'm gonna clean up this whole area tonight. Definitely think when I first played this, I just didn't have the patience for this. Dang. Okay. Sorry about that. Getting kind of sleepy myself. Not sure if this gaming session is having the desired effect or if it's just 1:30 in the morning right now. Could be either one. There's a much higher concentration of weeds over on this side of the island. What do you call a small section of the island? This part that's separated from the other parts. I don't know what you would call that. That would be a cool thing to learn. That's okay. I'll just keep picking weeds. There's a present flying in the air. I wish I could grab it. I think we've got most of the weeds. Oh, here's a whole bunch that I missed. Might be everything. I just had to go and say something. Okay, that might be everything. Everything's looking much cleaner now. Welcome, welcome. You don't waste any time, do you? We're still setting up, but for starters, we intend to offer a small selection of goods for island residents. Space is limited right now, but we'll try to have some fresh stock each and every day. I'm sure you're busy, but feel free to take a look at some of the items we're thinking of selling. A toolbox and an outdoor generator. DIY for beginners and slingshot recipe. I'd like both of those. Oh wait, wrong menu. I want to sell. Look at all the fine things you brought in today. 5,270 bells. That's pretty good. That is a good amount of bells that we've just earned. So toolbox. Not sure if that's just aesthetic or if it'll actually help. But it's classified as furniture, so I think it's just... might just be cosmetic. Yeah. Alright. Ocarina? I can craft an ocarina in this game. Frying pan, stone stool, hay bed. None of this is what I thought it would be, to be honest with you. I guess we're gonna have to come back another day to get the other stuff. Oh, I'm dumb. Hold on. I forgot to check my phone for the recipes. Wait, no. This is what I was looking for. What do we need for the slingshot? 5 hardwood. Okay, we still can't do that right now, but that's okay. We could purchase the slingshot, but is that worth it? I don't know. Check this app every day for useful tips about how to make the most of island living. No tips yet. DIY tools. Dang, let's go. I forgot how fishing works. I don't think that was the real bite that I had to start reeling in on. No, I think it was actually. I caught a horse mackerel. Oh. Hermit crab. I caught a dap. Not bad. Olive flounder. Black bass, the most metal of all fish. I caught a dace. Hope I have some space. I do. I have quite a bit. I really want to buy that slingshot right about now. It's only 900 bells. I have a lot of bells right now. We picked all the weeds on the first day. I can buy a slingshot as a treat. I have to wait for it to come back and hope that it does. Oh. That's not a fish. So a tire could be repurposed. I've got an idea for a DIY recipe. Do you want to share with the class? Tire toy. Haven't seen that balloon in a while. I sure would like to get it. You gonna see that? No. I think I hear it. Holy moly! 10,000 bells? I don't remember how the bell, like, deposit system works. I'd like to sell you all the fish that I currently have, because I don't have a museum yet. I wanted to tell you something about the fruit you just sold me. When you eat food like fruit, you'll find yourself energized with more power than you might have imagined. You could break open rocks or even dig up a whole tree if you had the right tool. What? I don't think I ever knew that. Let's go with 6,000. I don't know how this works, but I'll just deposit for now. Okay. And I have not talked to you yet, I believe. Okay. Cardboard box. I'll take the cardboard box, actually, because I have a feeling I was wrong. I'll keep it, just in case. I'm in a pretty terrible outfit. Let's mess around with the designs a little bit. Let's make something neat. Change palette. That's nice and bright. If I were to make a flag for Windfall Isle, what would it be? Also, getting used to the controls here. How do I clear what's on the board right now? Or can I not do that? Oh, wait, you know what? Let's do circle tool again. We'll make it like that. And then we'll fill tool. Whoops. Have the line take care of all this. Star, we got hearts. We could do something with hearts. It's neat, but I don't think it's not speaking Windfall to me, you know? Not that that's really even a thing that we're doing, but also I've just noticed that the outside is not the same white color that I thought it was. If I swap palette, it changes the whole thing. Okay. Whoops. Oh, I goofed up. Oh no, I double goofed up. You know what? These are actually my favorite colors that I'm looking at right now. So let's do that. Star unfortunately isn't centered, but can I fix that manually by just doing that? That kind of works. It's alright though, because I don't like it. More of a proof of concept more than anything. Okay, I think we need to get creative with it. It wasn't anything. Here's an idea. What if we do a circle inside? Wait. not right, right? What if we did that, but then maybe like here? Oh. Am I cooking right now? That looks a little too menacing. Looks menacing in a way that I couldn't fully articulate. Hmm. Like the way that the pixels kind of like the way that it changes on the physical design. I like it, I just don't really know what it is. But who cares? That looks kind of sick. I dig it. And so now, let's copy this. Do I want to delete? No. Oh, wait. Yes. So now, let's take this existing one and try and make it fit. Can we? I'm assuming we can't resize. I'll have to redesign it from the ground up. Mirror mode. Drag design. Okay. Let's try and make a smaller version of that, if we can. How would I even go about that? I popped off too hard. That seems like a good size on the shirt. Not a correct circle. I goofed it. I goofed it up. Actually, can we just do a round stamp? That just looks like a guy with a beard. Let me... Windfall. Sorry. In terms of level of detail, I don't think I could get much better than that, to be honest. Let me... take a quick screenshot. I can't. Okay, never mind. How big can we go before it looks silly? Say that's probably it. Honestly, I don't think it can be done. Maybe I just can't, translate this level of genius into such a small space, canvas size. I don't know how I would do it. That just doesn't look right. Windfall. Should call it Windfall. What if... What if we instead did this? And then we add a little bit of flair on the side. And we turn on mirror mode. I want to edit on this side. I don't know why it feels strange. Just want to see what it looks like. You know what? Yeah. I like it. Hey guys, did I just... No. No, I didn't. Windfall 2. That's right, because I recopied it. Look at that. Look at what we did. Look at what I've done. Alright, I think that's about everything that we can do for today, perhaps. Thanks a ton for earlier. I got my tent all up and running thanks to that pep talk. Brochure said we'd be living on an uninhabited island, so I was all ready to go solo. Totally go for having rock stars like you around, though. Let me know if you need anything. Oh yeah, I was thinking about how to thank you, and I came up with a recipe for a leaf umbrella. Why, thank you. Weeds are the most abundant natural... Ooh. Oh, about that. I sold them all for money. Just looking around. How'd you get in here? Could have swore I locked the front door. Still getting set up in here, so there's no flights today. Sorry about that. Should be open for flights tomorrow, though. So be sure to come back then. Okay. Do I only have access to a sleeveless version of this shirt? It's like, don't get me wrong, it's cute, but it's not my style, you know? I'm a smartphone savant. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait until we get some new services, probably. But yeah. Be doing some Animal Crossing VyQuil. Thanks for watching. That's gonna be the end for this part. Just a short little 2 hours. I hope that I was able to accomplish the goals that I set out to and offer some amazing background noise for you. And with that, I hope you all have a wonderful night or day or whatever time it is. Have a good night.